a Torah Anytime original series.
There was a time when Hashkafa and Das Torah was sort of from the Rabbanim and the Rosh Hashivas, and it trickled down. I think it's safe to say that that ship has slightly sailed. And nowadays, a lot of our influence and Hashkafa comes from influencers and people with loud megaphones and people who are exciting and cool and good at social media.
Starting with that excellent question, it's a big issue. It's an issue that a lot of people have brought to my attention, the influence of the influencers and what's happening to Das Torah today. And, typically we put Rabbanim, Rosh Hashivas, certainly Gedolei Hador, they should be guiding us. They should be the manhigim.
What do you say to somebody who's living in a community where he davens at 6 different shuls, one Kabbalah Shabbos, one for Marav Motzei Shabbos? The Rav that he has, he doesn't connect with. He went to Chaim Berlin, he's from YU. It's not a shidduch.
It is a great question, and if that person came to ask me, I'd say, stop everything you're doing and find that Rav. Find the Rav. You don't have to daven by him necessarily, but make that person your Rav, but you got to go after it. If you recognize the chashivas of it, and how crucial it is for you, for your shalom bayis, for raising your children, for stam ha'tzracha in all aspects, kol chalkei hachayim, you got to find that Rebbe.
But nowadays, we have phones that have a constant stream of kvira, or quasi-kvira, or influencers who are camouflaging subtle anti-Torah values as just fun and games, and we sort of consume it wholesale. What is a good way to navigate this increasingly crazy world of social media, where I want to be down to earth and normal with it, but I also want to have guidelines where I don't just consume, or my kids or my wife just consume everything that's out there and think it's normal?
Put things into context. There's a time for sports. Sports might be a very good Yetzer Hara to have today. There's a time for music. But know that who are the real heroes? Who are the ones you're going to look up to? Who are the ones to get guidance from? Parents need to give their children the guidance, and many parents need to get that guidance as well, in terms of there's a place for sports, there's a place for hobbies and likes, there's a place for outlets and healthy outlets. What are healthy outlets? And if we put onto the table the sports and the music, but parents have to educate their children to know these could be great singers, and they are great singers. We have so many great singers, but they have to know there's a difference between singers they have all these different levels, of their own struggles, but that's not who we get our Das Torah from.
I want to read to the Rav, perhaps I'm sure he knows, the single most popular song of the last year. The single number one. It's called Yum Yum, and these are the lyrics. You can bring a horse to a farbringen. You can also make it drink. Clink, 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 clink. Fishy, swishy, yum, yum, yum. Sudas haliv yasan, yum, yum. And so when asked what the meaning of these words were, the individuals who created it answered, there is no meaning. Is it harmless, or is it sort of saying authenticity is dead and just do whatever is fun and exciting?
I will say that people have to understand the chokmah of music, of nigun, is so profound, is so deep. There's an apocryphal story that the Chassam Sofer said, I would give up ad chatzi amalchus to plumb the depths of chokmas and nigun.
I learned in Kail, I was in seminary, I was in yeshiva, and now I'm working, and I don't want to be that guy that just gets swept up and floats for the rest of my life because I don't have time. There's a singer named Matisyahu who was featured by Thank You Hashem, who sang recently a song called Spread Light. The words are spread light, spread love around the world. Those are the exact words. That might not be an innocent song. Here's a person who admittedly left authentic Judaism, extremely publicly sort of spat on authentic Judaism, shaved his beard, threw his yarmulke on the ground, does not eat kosher, is not authentic Jewish, in admittedly so in a very, very, very public way. He is featured on the largest Jewish platform singing a song called Spread Light and Spread Love. How is a parent supposed to explain this to their innocent 11-year-old singing this song and watching him, Matisyahu, sing this song? The messaging here is very complicated and nuanced, and it's not just an innocent, listen, this is what they need, this is, Asher Usham. This is he's saying spread light. What does that mean? Meaning spread whatever version of light you want. You could spit on the Torah and leave authentic Judaism, and it's fine as long as you spread light and love, whatever that means. That's not just a lukewarm song. That is potentially dangerous hashkafa that's being absorbed subliminally into children.
That it's a question of finding that right person who knows that individual, what he or she needs to stay on fire. But they're asking a great question because Hashem wants us to stay on fire.